Okay, so, you ready?
Yes,
I can
sir.
always edit it out, doesn't matter. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so when we are in a pressure style side control, that is normally with the arm under the head, okay? He may have his hand under me right here and under this armpit. He may have it wrapped around a leg. He may have it on that side. But when I say pressure, it's because this arm is normally controlling my head, and you can put your arm back, and this shoulder, yeah, it's gonna be driving down into my neck. Not into the face. You wanna go into the neck, okay? The face is just gonna make me hurt and maybe probably squirm a little bit, but this can actually begin to start to choke me, okay? It really causes some problems where I am gonna at some point, no matter how decent of a player I may be, pick my hand up to start alleviating that pressure because I'm being choked, okay? And then he'll take advantage of that. This is a good escape for people like that in that type of position who are pressuring really good. So earlier we had talked about putting our hand on the inside under the neck, okay? Not elbow down and hand inside the shoulder so we don't get wrist locked. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna keep my arm under his chin, okay? I'm not unrealistic. I know it's not gonna choke him, okay? And I'm gonna put this hand in his hip, and I'm gonna slightly just kind of push into him, just a little bit, all right? Now what that's gonna do, it's gonna allow me to come back this direction and pull this arm out as this elbow drops down and this hand turns and starts pushing into his neck, okay? It's very important that we push his head. And we're not really gonna try to do this because that's gonna fall off. We're gonna push it into his neck, but we're pushing his head, if that makes any sense. So, hands on the inside, right? Okay, alleviate some of the pressure. I'm gonna push into him a little bit. And then when I come back across, this elbow drops, this hand turns, and I'm beginning to start pushing on his face, all right? This looks very similar to this C-grip type of push, right? Where we start pushing them like this, okay? That's not gonna happen when they are locked in like that. That does not happen. I'm banking on the fact that he's driving his shoulder deep and hard into me. And that's what he wants. No space in the chest. So, come in, I'll push in. As I shoot back up, I'm gonna turn. I can go in A-frame if you want, but you're really gonna need this pressure over that shoulder. And I'm gonna keep pushing, and come up. All right? It works. It works. Okay, I'm gonna show you real quick before John gets back on top. I'm here, and when I come back, I'm doing this. And when I start pushing and I come over that shoulder, my legs are gonna turn. So you see my hips comes up, this leg shoots under, and I turn my hips. I'm using my hips in sync with my shoulders. You might get lucky and roll them over with just your upper body. But God gave you two parts. Use the whole thing, all right? Because you're not gonna have the upper body strength against some people. Just like you just can't use your legs. You're gonna have to use your upper body, okay? Pressure's in. And come up, all right? As you can see, we have the arm. And then now we can begin to start attacking whatever way we feel comfortable in your arsenal, all right? It might be peeling it off. It might be going for tricep blocks. It might be coming out and getting arm locks, whatever's best for you. Base, switch, turn, boom, come over, attack, okay? Always remember, once you roll, get that position, then attack, okay? Don't try to start attacking. Don't get here and and then lose your position. Okay? Do what you got to do first.